Assalamualaikum and good greetings. Today I will be watching this video titled "Why I am interested in Islam?" And then this is video by Jay Palfrey. I'm not sure which one is the pronunciation, but without further ado, let's go and watch this video and let's see what he has to say.
What is up, everybody? Firstly, I just want to say I hope you are at home, you're safe, you're having a good time with your families, eating a lot of good food and enjoying the slower days. Secondly, in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about why I'm so interested in the Muslim culture and Islam. I've been talking about Islam and the Muslim culture for a little while on this channel, and I thought today would be a great video to answer your questions and tell you why I'm so interested. So growing up in England, there was a lot of prejudice against Muslims and people who ultimately chose that lifestyle. I had people...
That is interesting. He referred to Islam as a lifestyle. It does change your lifestyle, I think, if you transition from non-Muslim into Muslim, especially from a very different culture and lifestyle.
Both in my family and around my family, talking very negative about Muslims, and I kind of built up this very negative persona about those people. There was no Muslims around where I lived or anywhere close, so yeah.
Where did he live? Because I think there's a lot of Muslim nowadays in the UK. He's from the UK, right?
The only information I was being fed into my head was the information on the TV. 9/11. 9/11 happened 4 years after I was born, 4 or 5 years, and all the other information I was getting was from ISIS, Taliban. Basically everything I was receiving into my head from the TV and radio was negative. My opinion started really changing when I went to university and I started meeting people from all over the world, and I started being really good friends with people from all different upbringings and different cultures. Then I started traveling to Muslim majority countries like Turkey, for example, and that is when I started realizing that this culture and this way of life was peaceful, kind and so loving. Going to these countries and meeting these kinds of amazing people really broke my prejudice and the stereotypes I had in my head about these kinds of people.
That is a very important point about meeting others, seeing different part of the world, seeing different cultures in the real where they live and how they live their life, right? Because not just from non-Muslim looking towards Muslim, but the other way around also. I think that when we only have the knowledge from the lens of being filtered by certain media, regardless of which country, which region, which agenda they represent, you do not really have the true color, the true perspective and the true exposure, I think. Myself, I have been fortunate to have seen different part of the world, to appreciate certain things that I would probably not have had I been stuck in my country. But I think a lot of people do not have that opportunity, right? So that's the challenge.
Islam itself means peace, and the way of life is so peaceful. They love and they look out for each other. Muslims are only taught to do the good things and stay away from the bad things, and they look out for their brothers and sisters. Right now I'm learning and I'm continue to learn, and I'm reading and listening to the Quran. I'm trying to show more positivity and love into the world, and that is exactly what Muslims do too. So at the moment I'm very, very happy. I hope this answers your question why I'm so interested in Islam and the Muslim way of life. Anyway, if you want to have a chat or have any more questions, definitely let me know down in the comments or message me on Instagram and I'll get back to you. Stay safe and I'll see you in the next video.
So that is interesting that he made a video dedicated to that one question. I guess it is quite an important question that people ask a lot, because as little information that I have about this channel, but I have seen some of the recommended video on YouTube. This channel has the similar trait of some other channels where they look into Islam, into different aspects of Islam, and some of those channel eventually they become Muslim, right? So that's perhaps where the level of interest come into how or why he is very interested in the topic. But to be honest, some of the things is not exclusive to Muslim, right, in terms of caring about others, etc. However, I guess because of the prejudice that he have previously, so it come as a shock perhaps, and hence the level of interest is higher. That's just my theory, my from the limited 2 minutes of what he share. Anyway, do share what you think about this, and what are the reason perhaps people become interested in Islam. Thank you for watching. See you next time.